for now is, ooh, we're going to have an early pool again from Mr. Life.
Huh. You know, again, I like this, but I don't like Baneling, because it just, like, ruins your economy a little too much.
Yeah.
You can do things where you keep building Zerglings, you hide some, and then you can follow it up with big speed plays, but it looks like, no, an Extractor Trick Cancel could be what he's going for as well. I mean, this is the sort of map where it's really convenient to do something like just get out as much drones as humanly possible, and then try to just distract your opponent some with the initial links.
Yep. With Leenock now actually going for his pool as well. And where are we going? I think that, you know, I do have to agree that, especially on a map like this, if he were to go for a gas geyser, then, you know, speed would be a better option. There's the ruining of the economy with the Baneling strat or whatever. With the speed, you get the 100 gas, then you put everything back on minerals, and then you're fine and dandy. Banelings cost a little more than that if you're actually going to make it do the full effect that it needs to do. You need to commit a little bit more. So, but Leenock now is just stabilizing quite nicely and getting his gas himself, so all right for him.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that I'm super intrigued lately with this idea of going for Zerglings with an early pool, but no queen. Going for the expand first and then backing up to the queen. Leenock will unlikely have to cancel that. This is looking very, very good for Leenock.
Yep, it is. And he's not looking too bad at all, as the Zerglings do come out here trying to defend this. Will he be able to deal with this? Actually, a lot of Zerglings coming out here. And he will be able to dance quite nicely against Leenock, so not doing too bad with this presence right now. Leenock can see all the reinforcement Zerglings coming in as well, and he's going to force the cancel. Ooh, maybe. Or not.
Gosh, this is going to be such a big win for Life if he actually can force a cancel there. Look at that! How did he do that? Like, this is what makes Life's Zergling so seemingly unfair good.
That was a pretty strange situation. One Zergling is about to chase off 4 Zerglings. Oh no, now that 3 healthy Zerglings are out, they're going to chase them away. So, yeah, Life got a pretty darn good trade there. Units lost tab shows. I mean, it's the values aren't big, but the difference is catastrophic there for Leenock in essence.
Yeah, I mean, just a super duper impressive opening right now from Life, who has the drone lead. His hatch is done and is injecting right away. No second queen en route for Leenock, but second queen is en route for Life. That is like an almost impossible micro situation he put himself in and just navigated it perfectly.
Yeah, and with that now, Life retains and cures his expansion. He's going for a little bit of gap himself. Wants to probably catch up with the speed front because, again, Leenock could quite easily start running about, and he's actually accruing a lot of Zerglings here in the back. He's going to go for a speed timing. He's not mining any more gas whatsoever, not making any drones, just producing constant Zerglings. He's 10 workers down. He needs to do big damage with this, or at least kill him.
Oh, this is the big suicide play. Leenock saying, well, I'm either going to win it now or I'm going to lose it now.
And looks like we need a few more lava injects from Life here, but he's going to waddle his queens into the middle to try and block off that ramp. But that is a ton of Zerglings. These Zerglings actually at this natural could wreak havoc. 35 Zerglings out right now to the 4 Zerglings, trying to pin up against this, killing off a few drones here where they can, as well as the Spine Crawler going to go down very quickly. Nice transfuse, actually, maybe I thought that. No, maybe not the transfuse. But still, a lot of Zerglings have actually died off in comparison to how many I thought were going to kill off a lot of the drones there. So
this is a really, really close defense. A nice last-second transfuse to keep that queen alive. Life is really on razor's edge right now. This is going to break through. It's going to pick off the 2 queens, and Leenock might have gotten himself the opportunity to win this game after a really brutal start, but some nice little drone mineral move micro from Life, and in a few seconds, speed will also be done for Startail Life.
He's retained so many of his drones. He's only lost 4 during the entirety of this. How he defended with 2 queens, a few drones, and a few zerglings on his ramp against 33 zerglings, I will not know. But he loses the expansion. That gives Leenock the cause to actually run away. He knows he's done the damage he relatively needs to do, even being like 11 drones, 22 drones, but he has the advantage of lava on his side.
You know, it's kind of funny to note that Leenock actually has about half as many drones as Life. And when you're just stuck on one base with that many drones, it's pretty efficient. And the income tab really reveals that. 740 income for Life, 460 for Leenock. So it's not exactly a big disadvantage situation right now for Life, as much as one would think.
Yeah, we have a few banelings morphing in.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was terrifying.
That was way too close. Those banelings, if they'd have just been 1 or 2 seconds earlier, would have obliterated everything. 1 baneling for Leenock, Life even, just killed off a ton of Leenock zerglings, but the banelings are going to waddle into the main. There's 2 banelings there. They're going to connect with what you do, but the zerglings are still putting on some counter aggression at the other side.
Oh my god. Life just ran headlong into 2 banelings of the natural expansion of Leenock, just completely annihilating the potential efficiency of this counterattack. The natural expansion is down as well again, but the small number of lings from Life might be enough. There's no queen out right now for Leenock. He really needs another one because right now these lings are just wreaking havoc.
Yeah, how many? This is the weirdest low drone ZVZ at this point at the 10-minute mark I've seen for quite a while. Most ZVZs nowadays go for a long haul, but this one has been just back and forth with these Zergling Baneling attacks. And as for now, still these... Oh, there's 1 Baneling morphing in, but there's not that many weakened drones, so he won't be able to kill off much.
Well, they do connect with 3 Zerglings, which is a good enough exchange. 22 supply for Leenock, 33 for Life.
Ooh.
A chance for a nice connection or for some nice micro from Life. He will pick off another drone. He's really got to be careful here. A nice bait. Wow! Picking off both the banelings with just a handful of zerglings, and the remaining 6, 7 will clean up that drone count at the expansion. And suddenly Leenock, who's just been blasting Life at the front, is on the verge of the GG.
Yeah, Life is wanting to tie it up 2-2 here. As I mean, he's playing phenomenally well to be able to do this. Considering all the damage he took, he had his hatchery killed off and then cancelled. He has so many drones now in comparison to Leenock. He has 7 more, and at this point in time, when he gets his spine crawlers and zerglings up and running, you know, Leenock doesn't have many more zerglings to continue any kind of aggressive moves, nor does he have the lava to support it.
This is just an odd situation all around. The fact that both players are figuring out a way to navigate all the way back to an economic play. There's the Baneling connection. Looks like Life does do a nice transfuse to deny this push from Leenock. And Life has built himself a healthy Roach Warren in the main, and it looks like he's gearing up to do a little no-speed Roach timing.
Yeah, 9 roaches now on the way. Leenock, Life even, is looking to just finish this. He has to assume now that he has a good drone advantage, and this will just outright kill Leenock unless he brings out some miracle defense here. And Leenock's trying to cut corners. He cancels a spine crawler. He's just trying to bring himself back into it via droning, and he's going to catch up in drones, sure, but all of that comes at the expense of spending all of his lava on things that aren't able to hurt roaches. So that's a bad situation.
Well, there goes down the little the marching roach force. Looking so good. This is exactly, yep, the good game. Doesn't even let the roaches get to the front door. Just wants to go to game 5.